Athens, Georgia, known for its black people and fried chicken, as well as its warm weather. Now in a deluge of absolute snow, in what experts are calling Snowmageddon 2010. Snowmageddon 2010, experts are expecting up to 1/10 of an inch of snow. So Georgia residents are wondering, what are we to do? Eric Maslow of apartment 65 Georgia Avenue says, I don't even know how I'm going to drive to work with this much snow on my car. It is a panic situation all across Georgia as people wonder what they will do and how they will feed their families. Conditions are bad here, John. I can barely keep my grip just walking outside this driveway. And it is bad for Georgia residents because they're not used to this much snowfall. It is impossible to get hats, gloves, and any other winter clothing into Georgia. FEMA representatives are saying they will have hats and gloves shipped in possibly by next Wednesday. But knowing FEMA, that could be anywhere from now till 2 years from now. But till then, what will Georgia residents do when the weather keeps getting worse and worse by the minute? The traffic is unbelievable. Cars from here to cities as far up as Boston. As you do know, Boston, New York, Washington, and cities further up to the northeast have already been destroyed in what critics are saying is the worst disaster since the movie The Day After Tomorrow. Snowmageddon is out of control and people are rushing here. There's barely food, barely water, barely anything left here in Georgia. And if residents are to survive, they have to do things like loot and find other means of gaining supplies in an ever-diminishing quantity. As you can see, there's absolute pandemonium. People are looting and savagely rampaging the streets, trying to survive. That's just an example of the kind of chaos that's happening here in Georgia. We managed to catch up with one of the residents who's apparently in the midst of Snowmageddon 2010. Tell us what kind of an experience it has been for you.
I've never had anything like this happen before. I can't believe all this snow. It's blowing my mind. Getting in my hair.
As you can see, she's in absolute shock, and we wish you the best. And we wish you the best. The hypothermia is setting in, and it's getting very difficult to not only breathe, but to do simple things like function. I'm slipping. I don't know how I'm going to survive this, and I'm actually going to sue my newscasters for having me out here in such dangerous conditions. I hope we're cutting that out, right? It's going to be...
No.
No.
No, that's good.
No,
I like that.
I was kidding. There you have it, folks. Snowmageddon 2010. A snowpocalypse to remember. We wish all Georgia residents best wishes. As for that, all we can hope now is that the Snowmageddon will be over as soon as it started. Isaac Lungu, CNN, Georgia.